I'll go mute. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mamapreneur Podcast. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Episode 54 tonight. I am your fabulous hostess with the mostest, Robbin, for yet another amazing episode. You guys are in for a treat tonight as I get to spotlight three fabulous entrepreneurs in their own right. And I can't wait for you guys to hear more about them and what they do. So before I get to these ladies, I always put the audience to work first before I even get to them. So first things first, my audience, what I want you to do is share tonight's live broadcast. So if you're on Facebook, we're doing the drawing live tonight on this episode before we close out. So you must share on your Facebook and then type hashtag Mamapreneur in the comments, and the drawing will be done at the end of the show. So share. All right. Also, this show is played on many markets, different parts of the country, now different parts of the world. And I would love to know where you're tuning in from. We got Texas in the house today. We got Florida in the house today. So we got people from all over the country that come onto this show, now the world that watch. I did an analysis recently in Ghana. I said, baby, how the Mamapreneur Podcast get all the way to Ghana? But I'm not going to question it. But I was like, okay, if it can get to Ghana, it can get further. How about that? So let us know where you're tuning in from, okay? Lastly, if you are an entrepreneur in the audience, I would love to know what you do. So post your links to your businesses, whether it's your Facebook, your TikTok, your website, all the things. Tag it in the audience, because this platform started from a networking event 3 years ago. And if I wouldn't have took my butt to that networking event, our fabulous Power Team CEO, Kesha Kesh, and I would have never connected. And here we are today, 54 episodes in. So I like to give Kesha Kesh her flowers. I do it every show, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today before you, 54 episodes later. So shout out to her. So yes, I've given you guys homework already before we even got started on this show. So share the live broadcasts, because we are doing a drawing at the end of the show. And please make sure to type in where you're from and your business info. Again, you never know where your next collaborator, investor, or customer will come from if you don't talk about your brand, okay? All right. So, few announcements before I get to my ladies. For my newbies, welcome. My name is Robbin. I am based out of the Dallas area. I work in corporate, but I am a serial entrepreneur outside of that. Besides this podcast, I am a little child. We do a little bit of everything. I was called Jamaican by one of my best friends recently. That's neither here nor there. I sell Mary Kay. We do travel. We paparazzi. I do a little bit of everything. Been in the beauty industry for over 25 years and now transitioning into coaching and consulting business owners and helping them grow their businesses. And so, that's a little bit about little old me. And this platform is all about growth and collaboration and networking. And this could be for anyone in their journey of entrepreneurship, whether it's a thought, you're in the beginning stages, you've been in it a little bit, you've been in it a long time. School is never out for the entrepreneur. And then we get to shine a light on lovely entrepreneurs from all walks of life, all over the country, because you just never know who may need your services. Again, so these ladies are here today for that same reason. So I'm grateful for them for being on tonight. So a few announcements. First things first, have you subscribed to the Mamapreneur Podcast YouTube channel? Okay, well, if you're on YouTube now, go ahead and press subscribe if you haven't done it already. And if you're on Facebook, after, stay here, but after, go ahead and press that subscribe button on YouTube. I'm posting tons of updates. Of course, the show streams live there. Make sure you are subscribing to our YouTube. Also, the Mamapreneur Podcast has made its way over to the LinkedIn ministry. So we have a LinkedIn page, y'all. So head over to LinkedIn as well, Mamapreneur Podcast, and subscribe. And then at some point, I'll be able to stream the show from there as well. So we're almost there. LinkedIn got their certain amount, like TikTok. You only have so many followers before you can go live. Same situation with LinkedIn. And so we're almost there. So slide over to LinkedIn and, follow us, sister, okay? You be glad you did. Okay. Girl, up there. All righty. Also, for my female business owners out there that is looking for a little bit of community, like-minded ladies, I have a Facebook group filled with ladies from all over the country that are entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, or just followers of the show. And it is called the Mamapreneur Tribe in Facebook. So head over to Facebook. Well, once we're done, don't do it now, child. Once we finish, remind yourself. Head over to Mamapreneur Tribe on Facebook and join my group, and would love to have you there. You can come on. You can talk about your business, all the things. I'm doing a 21-day challenge as we speak. So hopefully the tribe, we're about 307 ladies in. Hopefully the ladies are enjoying the challenge I'm doing for the 21-day challenge. And it's a pretty cool vibe. I'm really big on community. And that's what the Mamapreneur Tribe is all about. That's what the platform for the Mamapreneur Podcast is all about, networking and collaboration. All right. All righty. Next, now booking for 2024. This is for my business owners anywhere in the country. Long as your business is legal, we straight. Okay. Ain't nobody got time to be getting subpoenaed for nobody not having anything legal. So I'm serious, but I'm playing at the same time. Y'all get it. But 2024. Gotta love the sound effects here with the Mompreneur Podcast and Power Team. You just never know what sound effects you may get. But yes, I am now booking 4 guest spots for 2024. Please shoot me a direct message at Mamapreneur Podcast. That's Facebook, IG, or if you know me personally, shoot me a message. You have a business, you want to kind of get it out there. You have a book coming out, you want to kind of get it out there. You have a nonprofit, you want to kind of get it out there. Any business that you have, we want to take it out the kitchen and put it out there for everybody to see. All right. So 2024 now booking. Also, the Mamapreneur Podcast does have something I call affiliate marketing, where I promote people's businesses for them without them being a physical guest on the show. This is for male and female owned businesses. And I'm now booking for 2024 for that as well, and toward the end of this year as well. So if you want to know more, same thing, shoot me a DM, text, phone call. I'll be happy to go over more in detail on what that looks like. All right. It's pretty cool, especially for my busy people. You're too busy, you can't come on, or you work at night and it's really hard for you to come on. The affiliate marketing is the way to go. Just saying. So, all right, couple more things. So next, I have talked about it a few times on previous episodes. I am a cancer survivor. We're 6 years in remission. We do a walk in my honor every year. It's called Light the Night. It is here in Dallas on November 4th in downtown Dallas. on November 4th. I have a whole team. We got shirts. We got to have a shirt in some shape, form, capacity. All right. So if you're available on November 4th, register. The link is going to come up soon. Register for Light the Night. If you've registered already and you haven't quite got a shirt, get with me. I'll work that out. But November 4th, and it's in the evening. It's really fun. I'm looking forward to Light the Night this year because it's in a different location. But you get to see people who you get to see the different lanterns. So the lanterns represent, you'll see white. You'll see me with a white one. White is for survivor. You'll see yellow. Yellow is for those that lost loved ones to leukemia and lymphoma. And then red will be you as a supporter. So again, Light the Night, November 4th in downtown Dallas. Link has been posted. If you want to donate, if you're not in the Dallas area, or if you do not have the capacity to come, you can donate to Team Robbin's Divas, or you can donate, show up, come in your purple, because I'm a survivor of Hodgkin's lymphoma, and that awareness color it's a purple color. It's like a violet purple. So, all right. Next, save the date. For my people that are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Mamapreneur Enterprises is having a Mimosas and Visions Vision Board Party, January 6th, 2024. We got to start the year off right. And we like to eat in mimosas. And then you're going to set us some goals, some actionable, plannable goals, nothing out of sorts. And you're going to have your vision board as that nice reminder. So PayHip link has been posted. If you're in the Dallas area and you're interested in coming, I know January 6th is a long time away, but we are almost to November. We're going to be talking about Thanksgiving here in a minute. Okay. So hopefully you can join us on January 4th. And last but not least, before I get to my discussion topic and my ladies, Mamapreneur Enterprises, we have merch. And if I can find it, we got merch, y'all. So you can head over to the mamapreneur.podcast.com site and pick up your shirts, honey. We got 3 online that you can order directly through the website. So hopefully you guys can see that. And so we have that. And then also we got mugs. Can y'all see the mugs? Can you see the mugs? All right. Again, I said every show, what's in your cup? I'm not going to judge what's in your cup as long as you buy some a Mamapreneur mug. All right. Mugs are $15. You reach out to me directly if you want a mug, or you go directly to the website if you would like a shirt. Again, I got 3 different shirts in stock. And you just go through the site, order through the site, and I will make sure your shirt gets to you in a timely fashion. So that is it for my announcement. So quick discussion topic before I get to my ladies. So I kind of talked about it a minute ago with my vision board party. In business, you must plan ahead. Right now, we're in Q4. You should already be kind of thinking future. You should already have kind of had an idea of what your Black Friday is going to be like. Black Friday, Pink Thursday, Pink Friday, White Friday, whatever you call it. Okay. You should already have something in mind on how you're going to promote your business for Black Friday, for that time frame. Big corporations do it all the time, but you as a business owner should already kind of be on top of it for, as a small business. Okay. Whatever promotions you're going to run, if you're going to do lives around that time, whatever, you should already be kind of ready. Also, you should already be planning for 2024 for at least Q1, if nothing else. So I got a few quick tips on how to plan for your Q1 before I get to my ladies. All right. All righty. So a few tips. Be specific. Define what those goals should be that you want to accomplish for the first quarter of 2024. Okay. Also, make it realistic, measurable goals. I'm really big on deadlines. What is your deadline? Because you can talk all day saying, man, I need to increase sales. How are you going to increase sales? What is that deadline? What deadline are you giving yourself to increase those sales? What is your deadline to get more leads? What is your deadline to book more vendor fairs? So on and so forth. You got to have a goal. Got to have a goal. You got to plan. Plan, then execute. I'm really big on that. Plan, then execute. Again, you can talk all day. Then if you have really big, large goals, how do you break those things down? Are you going to do 1 or 2 things a week? 2 to 4 things a month to go toward those goals. Again, that's where you to have a planning session where you take that time to kind of figure that stuff out. Okay. Then you're going to track your progress. Okay. On things that you're doing for your business. At some point you got to scale anyway to see what works and what doesn't. Okay. And then review everything that you're kind of doing for your business. I say even before the next quarter, which is Q2. Okay. So things like that, you have to plan in advance. So like I'm saying, you got to plan for Black Friday, Pink Thursday, Black Thursday. You got to plan in advance for Q1 2024, because again, it is around the corner. I don't want you guys December 31st trying to figure out, okay, I guess I need to start working on my business now for 2024 and 2024 the next day. Okay. So Jason, hey, Jason, he says, what do I need to do to get more book sales? Jason, are there any local events in your city that you can sell books? I always tell people, even with paparazzi, when I sell paparazzi, we could do stuff online all day. But if you can get in front of people, if there's as many vendor events you can show your face up to, people will pick it up in person and say, oh, okay, Jason's book. Okay, I like Jason's book. Hey, they might just like your cover. I like Jason's cover. We have an author that's going to be on, and she can probably answer that question in depth as well. But I say get in front of as many people as possible in order to get, your name out there and people to want to buy your book. And Jason, you just need to come on to the Mamapreneur Podcast so I can go ahead and interview you so we can get your book out there. All righty. That's my little tidbit for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that and learned a little something about planning for your Black Friday, Pink Thursday, 2024. Okay. All righty. So guys, tonight, I know you love me, but I got others that are here tonight. So I got 3 amazing entrepreneurs on tonight. Kesha, I'm about to say, Kesha, put them up, girl. All right, so I got 3 fabulous ladies, all 3 different types of businesses, all doing the thing out here in these entrepreneurial streets. I'm going to introduce them individually, and then they're going to just tell you about what they do. And then I got questions upon questions, and then we're going to wrap this thing up, okay, with a nice little bow at the end, all right? So first things first, because I'm looking at her, I would like to introduce you guys to the amazing Shay Moore, founder of Road to Snatch. Shay is out here based in Florida. She's out here doing the doggone thing. Shay, get off mute. Say hey to the people in the podcast.
Hi, everybody.
I'm so glad you're here. All right, Shay, I'll have you introduce yourself a little bit more in a minute. We're going to go around the room. All right, next, the fabulous Tanisha Brown, author. She's out here doing big things in these author streets. Hey, how you doing?
Yes, hello. Thank you so much for having me.
So happy you're here, girl. So happy you're here. Next, would like to introduce my good friend, Aisha Duru. Aisha out here doing big things. Say hi to the people in the podcast.
Hey, guys. This is everybody. Welcome.
So glad you're here. So ladies, we're going to go around the room and I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves, tell them about what you do, and I'll have more questions. Shay, go.
Okay. Well, my name is Shay. Just like Robbin stated, I'm in Florida. So Road to Snatch. Even though most people think Snatch is getting your physical body together, mine is all about women empowerment and also your mind. So we're not just getting your body together in the season, you're getting yourself together all around. So Road to Snatch is here pretty much to talk about empowerment, talk about how you can snatch your life back after emotional turmoil, after you went a wrong turn, after life just seems to be getting you down. So I'm all about body, self-care, bringing luxury home to you, because where is a safe space for you? If anything, your bathroom, your shower time, aren't you already singing in there, talking about your deepest thoughts, talking about that, pretty much that argument where you could have said, oh, I could have said that. Well, you're already doing all that in the shower. So I bring goodies there too. So I do shower steamers, candles, candle melts, looking into diffusers. And then if you want to take a deeper dive, I do affirmation cards. I actually make my own here, if you could see it.
Okay, we're gonna talk about them. Yeah, I want you because more to come.
Yep.
Yes, I am here for a good affirmation. All right, Tanisha, tell the people about you and all the amazing things you're doing, girl.
Hello, I'm Nisha B. I'm an author and a blogger. Just published my book.
Hold on real quick,
this
Tanisha.
year.
Tanisha, not Aisha, Kesha. That's all right. It's all right. The joys of live podcasting. All right, now highlight Nisha B. There you go.
Yes. Hello, it's me. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, it's Nisha. I'm Nisha B. I'm a new author this year. I just dropped my book. I actually have 3 of them. I'm sure we'll deep dive into them later. It's a book, a notebook, and then we have our activity book. I'm a blogger as well. My creativity you can see on Instagram. So you can follow me at nisha.b92, where I talk about all things about just like self-affirmation, being gentle with yourself, being nice to yourself, and things like that.
I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Welcome. Welcome. Now, last but not least, Miss Aisha Duru. Tell the people in the back what you do, girl.
Hey guys, my name is Aisha. I am currently in Dallas, Texas, but I'm a native of Philadelphia. Go Eagles. I am a full-time pharmacist, but my passion really is coaching women, helping them transform their body, mind, and soul and their spirit. So I'm really passionate about helping women getting from point A to point B and walking alongside you in that journey.
So Kesha, this is your moment to give that sound effect you did. Wah, wah, wah. I know they're 5-0 and everything, but you can't say that in Dallas Cowboys territory. Love you. Thank you. Love you, mean it. She did it. You never know what you're gonna get here at the Mamapreneur Podcast. Just sad. I love you, Aisha. I'm just messing with you, girl. It's all love. It's all
All
I
good.
know.
All good.
I know. Fly, Eagles, fly. I know. It's okay. Anyway. Okay, so Shay. So talk about Road to Snatch. I wanted to start a business about self-care and all the things. And what made you say Bath and Body, now diffusers? I want a diffuser. So come off mute and talk about that real quick.
Yes, it started from my own personal journey when I was trying to love myself physically. Of course, going back to the gym, you get a new year, new me type of thing. But this year just felt a little different. I was like, I really don't love the person in the mirror. And I spent all of 2019 trying to find ways to love myself. And while lifting weights, weirdly enough, helped me kind of really see how much I'm capable physically, but really made me dig down deep inside. Then, of course, the pandemic happened. So it took the gym away from me. So I'm like, well, how can I bring my own therapy to myself? How can I still love myself and keep building? And I just thought about, well, my love for psychology. I am a registered marriage and family therapist intern, and I wanted to build that and give that out there. And also putting it out there that I am a sexual assault survivor. So I'm like, I've already overcome hard things. I can love myself. I can do this. So I said, there have to be women out there like me who just need that extra boost, that online friend that, and I know everybody thinks about luxury differently. And, okay, we could go to the spa. Well, we was in the pandemic. How are we going to bring the spa to you? I thought, okay.
Yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, shower steamers. I was like, why not aromatherapy? Same thing with candles and diffusers. It puts you in, you're in a good mindset. It grounds you. It brings you more presence. I mean, you could do this while you're meditating. You could do this journaling. You can, you could just light that anywhere you want to. In the shower, like I said, it's the perfect place for you to have your thoughts. You already are running through it. So you can't be burning your candles there. Have the shower steamers going.
I love
And
it.
the diffusers
Favorite
are kind of-
scent?
Yeah.
What's your scent? What's the scent that you're known for Road to Snatch? What's the favorite scent that, you know, people kind of like or gravitate to?
Well, usually it'll be roses because that's my favorite. I know it could seem basic, but I absolutely love it. Then you got gardenias, geraniums, really floral. I love it because we're all blossoming and we're all transforming. So that's, you'll usually see those scents, but I like to venture off too because some of the fruity scents make me happy. And then in the fall, I'm a sweet person. I love sweet tooth. So you'll see snickerdoodle. You'll see brownies.
Okay.
That's definitely a popular one. Everybody loves the brownie candle. So
Yeah.
I mean, I love smelling it. It makes me hungry. So it's just little pieces of myself here and there with every scent that's out here.
Okay, you need cookies too. I'm just throwing something out there. Carry on. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Don't
No, that's
mind
good.
me.
That's actually a good thing. I mean, there are sugar cookie scents. Maybe I'll dive into that.
You know,
But yeah. So
you
little
said snickerdoodle, but like chocolate chip, you know,
Yeah.
just that's just me liking sweets.
I don't
That's
want
just-
people eating their candles. I don't want to get sued. So, I mean, I put warnings in there that I know it smells delicious, but please don't eat it. Just light it up.
Absolutely.
And
Roberta
your
said
mind down.
lemongrass. Lemongrass, that's a good one. A good scent to kind of, you
Ooh,
know, kind of
strong.
relax. Yeah. You got, you know, you mix
Yes.
it in with some, child, you know.
Yeah, mix it in with something because that thing will wake you up for sure. If you need some energy, lemongrass will do it.
Gotta do it. I'm a
Okay.
eucalyptus spearmint girl. Like Bath and Body Works, eucalyptus spearmint is my jam.
Ooh.
Just in general, year round. That's my heart. I go and clean up every semi-annual down to the Bath and Body Works. So yeah, so you saying all
Well,
these
then I have a shower steamer for you, literally called Invigorate the Spirit. And it has
Okay, so yes,
eucalyptus
we'll talk.
and spearmint in it. See, I got you. I
Okay.
think about it
I
too.
love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So talk about your affirmation cards. You have an affirmation. Can you tell us one affirmation? I talk about affirmations just about every show. Tonight I said I wanted to do something
Yes, my
different. to educate.
affirmation deck. One of them's in here. Well, look at that. It says, "My assault does not own me. I am no longer a prisoner."
Amen.
So,
Yes.
yes. My deck is called Snatching My Healing. And honestly, I actually made this not just for myself, but I found a little mini me in one of my clients. And I made this with her in mind. And I thought, well, I love affirmations. They do work. So why not just do it? And you know, because I talked to you a little bit and you were like, just do it. I needed my push. And I made it out there. And it's really just my love note to other sexual assault survivors that there is light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to let anybody snuff you out. It might feel like it's darkness, but in the end, you're always your own light and you're in the darkness around you. Absolutely. So I wanted to give that strength.
So proud of you. Okay. So with the therapy sessions, are you taking clients virtually? Do you take them in person? How do you do that? How do you?
I do both at they're both. If you are looking for me, you could find me at my day job at Elite. You know, I'll bless you there too.
I love it. I love it. And I'm asking because if someone needs your services that's watching,
for
y'all can
sure.
come all
Come
over.
through. You'll see even on there on my profile, I talk all about it. I'm here to help you on your healing journey. I want you to see that you have the best version of yourself. And you're not coming to me to find it. I'm helping you rediscover it. You already have the tools to succeed in your life.
Absolutely.
I just pointed it back out to you.
Yes. I wish I had my mic just, drop. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Shay. More questions for you in a minute, girl. All righty. So I'm going to go over here to Nisha B, author extraordinaire, honey. So what made you say, I'm going to write a book? And I love the name, Be Gentle with Yourself. A lot of times we're very hard on ourselves. We're our biggest critics. So I love the name right off the bat.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, so I wanted to write a book. I noticed a lot of women around me, it just seemed like didn't believe in themselves. I thought maybe other women in the world are experiencing these exact same feelings. I feel like as women, we're so harsh on ourselves. We wear so many hats. Like, nowadays we're working, and then a lot of us have an entrepreneurial side of us. So not only are we working, we're mothering, we're wifing, but we also trying to build a business on the side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I just wanted to remind women, especially the ones that wear a lot of hats, like just give yourself grace and love. And just, root for yourself, be your biggest cheerleader. Sometimes you have to motivate yourself because, those around you, everyone's self-serving. So it's like, oh, you didn't cook dinner tonight. It's like, okay, but I'm working on my business. Like, just like give me a little grace. So, you got to motivate yourself because you may not have other people in your corner that are the person you want to support you. They may not support you the way that you need that support.
Yeah,
so just like talking nice to yourself. A lot of us, we self-sabotage every situation before it even happens. So we did talk about that as well. So yeah, I just wanted to be gentle with yourself. And then I put like flowers and stuff because, we're soft like a flower. Like
show it a little bit more for the people.
Yes.
I knew she was about to spotlight you. And see, I love the ensemble. Mm-hmm. I love the cover just as a whole.
Yeah,
be gentle with yourself.
You're gentle with a flower. So it's just like be gentle with yourself. And you have to you teach people how to treat you.
Yes.
So they need to treat you like a flower. Be gentle with me. I'm fragile, like mm-hmm. Not that we're not strong women because we are, but it's like emotionally treat me as if I'm a human. I feel like when we say, oh, you're a strong person, it's like you're dehumanizing me. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm strong. I can do it. I got it. But I still need your support today. And, in the way that I'm needing your support right now. Like, I don't want to hear about how I'm a strong woman. Like, I need your support right now.
Them the people you gotta catch on the most, child. Yes. Jason says, I know that this is Domestic Violence Month. What is everyone's take on women that need help for domestic violence? Once we get through with Nisha, I'll have you answer that. Have you answer that one for me, Shay, in just a minute. But for you, Nisha, talk about the process of the book writing process. Every author has the journey. They got a story. Yeah. So talk about, okay, I'm writing this book. Was there a part of the book you like, okay, this is tough. This is tough to write. Let me put it down. Let me put it down.
So there are parts of my life that I wrote in the original copies. We edited the book at least 7 times. And on the 5th time, I was like, okay, I probably should not. For my first book, I probably should not put this part of my life in the book. So I took it out. But I am going to write it again for a later book. But the biggest reason why I was able to get it done was I met this amazing woman. Her name is Erica McGee. We call her Precious. She's a life coach. She helped me as far as like having a writing schedule. Like, okay, we want to get this done by, let's just say July. And let's just say it's May. So we need to be writing for 4 hours a day. You need to have chapters 1 through 8 completed by such and such day. Chapters 8 through 16 completed by such and such day. Just have like a timeline. I do work corporate America, and, they have goals for us to meet. So I kind of use their goal setting strategies for writing a book. So like clocking in, I would text my life coach like, hey, I'm writing. And then I would write for like let's just say 2 to 4 hours. And then when I'm done, I would clock out, which means I'm texting her to let her know like, hey, so that she can keep me accountable so that we can reach the deadline and have it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Accountability. I'm here for it.
Yes, that is, I feel like it's very important in life, especially for those of us that are wearing many hats. Like, if you have a lot of things you have to do throughout the day and it's like, didn't go to the gym today. But it's like, if you got to meet somebody at the gym, you're more than likely to go to the gym. So it's good to have that partner, because you don't want to be the one to cancel. You're like, nope, she's going to cancel. Not me.
They know you by now. They like, don't invite Nisha to nothing else. Don't serve nothing else. She's going to cancel.
Yeah. accountability part.
Hey, for me with the gym, you was talking about the gym.
Mhm.
Luckily where I go, you can book the class. So that'd be the only way Robbin will actually be there.
Yes.
You need to book the class in advance. Otherwise we don't go. So yeah.
That's funny.
That's accountability at its finest because they charge you if you don't show up. If you don't show
Yeah.
up after a while, and they block you from booking like future
Yes.
stuff.
You must be talking about True Fusion, I think, something like that.
What? Which
You must be talking about the gym called True. I think it's True Fusion or
Oh,
something.
Lifetime.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about that.
Yeah, HR. HR now. I think since COVID probably have done that. But again, accountability. Period. We all need that. So that's good. You have a coach to kind of help you kind of stay on the straight and narrow through your process. Some people start and then they stop.
Yep.
And then they start
And
again
the
and they
interesting
stop, and
thing-
it doesn't quite get done.
Yes. And the interesting thing about having she specializes in author coaching as well. So she would like read something that I wrote and then she would tell me like, I need you to dive deeper here.
Love
like
it.
I feel lost. I don't know what happened. Or start from the beginning. Like you kind of started from when you were a teenager. I want to know what happened when you was 5. Like tell me the background story. Like this is a book. This is the time to
Come on, Ruth.
like dig deeper. So she really helped me get the book to what I wanted it to be. So
I love that. Okay, so go ahead, pick the book back up again. You got something else. You have a journal. What else you got, girl? We
so
showing it all today.
this is the book, and then this is like a notebook because journaling is very important. That's a different conversation. But this is more like a journal. Like you can see I have some notes here. You can do like to-do list, whatever. And it has like the date, day of the week, and time because that's really important. That way you know like how, like if you're using it as a journal, like how you were feeling on this day at this time, so you can track to see if you have like seasonal depression or if you're depressed more in the day versus the night or something like that. That's if you're using it as a journal. And then this is the activity book. So I'm super like goal oriented. I kind of colored in this, but you can see like this is just the introduction. But everyone has a mission statement. Like if all businesses have a mission statement, even CVS, like every business has a mission statement. So you should have a mission statement for yourself. And then it's just like your 3 to 5 year goals. It's just a little activity book. It has like crossword puzzles, your weekly care routine.
Let's travel. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, things like that.
Ma'am.
Nice, cute, feminine coloring pages.
Cute.
Reminders to practice, to be mindful.
Okay.
Things like that.
I love it. Let everyone know how they can pick up a copy of the book, the activity book, honey, the notebook. Treat yourself. Come on now.
Yes. And crossword puzzles.
Yes.
You can find all my products on my website. It's shopnishabee.com.
All righty. Thank you, Nisha B.
Yes.
So sweet. More questions to come. Before I get to Aisha, we want to get to Jason's question about Domestic Violence Month. So Shay, I'm going to slide it over to you, our therapist here, about how people can help those dealing with domestic violence.
Okay. You can help those by honestly listening to them, hearing their story, not trying to take over it. Try not to be around the abuser when they are opening up to you. And if they do have a therapist, encourage them to make that safety plan with their therapist, as we might call it an escape plan sometimes. Other ways we can do that is if you actually go on the hotline, text SAFE 7233, just bringing that out so everybody knows that that is safe. That's go over there. You could talk to them on there. You can also text 88788. This will help them when you're not available. When they're going through it, they can talk to a crisis counselor. They could talk to somebody right then and there. It's 24/7. Really, the best thing we could do is just be there, because abuse is a cycle, and then everybody just can't get out of it like that. It's hard. So they do need the support system. They will still need you by their side while they're going through it. And they do need professional mental health, providers to help them go through and break the cycle. So my take on it is be there. That's the best thing you can do. Don't leave them. Let them know that there's always a door.
Absolutely. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. Nisha, Jason said he wants some of that wine, whatever wine you sipping on, honey. That is too funny. Oh my God. I'm like, we should have had some wine too, child. This could have been Wine Thursday. I'm just saying, we're gonna call it Wine Thursday from here on out. Nisha done got the ball rolling. Just kidding, Nisha.
I almost had the popcorn, but I was like, I don't want to be on the podcast.
Hey, that's all right. All righty. So, last but not least, the fabulous Aisha Duru. This is Jackie of all trades. I use that saying a lot on this show, Jackie of all trades. And she's going to explain to you why she is now called the Jackie of all trades. Go, sis.
Jackie of all trades. Okay, so besides being a pharmacist, thank you. I appreciate that hat. Besides being a pharmacist, I own 2 traditional bubble tea stores, but that's not why I'm on the show. I'm on the show because I am passionate about helping women get from point A to point B. So initially, my focus was helping women change their exterior. As a pharmacist, I see a lot of us with diabetes, high blood pressure, things that really can be changed by changing what we put into our mouth, and that can change our bodies. And if we can do that, then we can prevent diabetes and strokes and a lot of those chronic illnesses. But I come to realize a lot of the times women have a hard time changing their exterior if they did not work on some inner heart issues. And so because of that, I kind of took a step back and said I need to get some more formalized training. And then that started the process for me to become a transformation coach. So hence the name, A New Thing, because I am believing that when we are changing, we should not be looking back. We want to go forward in our life. And we can't go forward looking back, right? And so we should be believing that we are constantly evolving, as some of our other speakers have said, into new things. So yes, I'm a pharmacist. I'm a bubble tea store owner. I'm also an author. I have published a devotional and a co-authored a book. I love yoga. I will be a yoga teacher soon.
Yes.
But as a coach, my job really is to do what coaches do best, and that is to ask the right questions and to help their clients discover what they can put in place to move the needle from point A to point B, and then really to walk alongside them, holding them accountable, as 2 of our guests have said, so that they can transform to where they want to be.
I love it. I'm so proud of you going into the coaching realm. Yeah, she's the yogi. She likes yoga and all the fun things. So talk about some things you're going to be doing within your program, kind of within the coaching program.
So within a coaching program, although I did say that I recognize that a lot of women need to work on inner work before they can do outer work, that is still the core of my business. Because again, as a pharmacist, it really saddens me to see a lot of us in the hospital for things that we don't need to be. If we would only work with our plates and we move our bodies. And when you follow me on social media, you'll see me say, move your mass instead of move your, the other one. So you move your mass, you change your plate, you change your body, but to do that collaboratively with some inner mind work. So a journal will be coming out in 2024, one-on-one coaching sessions as well. Most of them right now are virtually because of the tight schedule that I have. And then the goal is for Q3 of 2024 to do group coaching, because I can have a much broader impact in a group coaching setting.
Absolutely. And group coaching setting, a lot of times those people have the same questions. Some may be scared to ask those questions.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to hearing more about A New Life thing and all the things you have going for the coaching business. So how long will your program be? Do you kind of have a idea of how long will your one or whatever, how long that will be? Right.
So currently clients can pick either 4-week, 8-week, or 12-week packages in 30-minute increments. If they want a more intensive work, then those are 1 hour. But typically we're talking about 4, 8, or 12 for 30 minutes per week. Again, that's virtually Zoom. If we are in person and they absolutely want to meet in person, we can kind of make that happen as well. And at the beginning of a call, we would work with the client and find out, okay, what is it that we need to work through? What specific goals that you have? And different than our therapist here. I am not a therapist, so if there's some things that we need to work on that's in your past, that's where therapy is recommended. But a coach is really meant to help you discover the goals that you have, what obstacles that you are going to identify that you have, and then work with you to develop an action plan to get you to that specific point. And so, depending on how big that goal is, it can be for 8 or 12 weeks. And then sometimes you just need a one-on-one 30-minute call. We speak face to face or over the phone, and then you get your answer. So literally last week I had a brunch with a friend, and she has a nonprofit, and it
Mhm.
was supposed to just be breakfast. And I leaned in, and she was asking all the questions, and she was like, "Wow, those were some I had not really thought about. I hadn't really thought about that. You helped me pinpoint some key areas I need to change in my business." She was like, "I thought you weren't a business coach," and I'm like, "Well,
Mhm.
perhaps I am. I can do that too." I didn't consider myself a business coach, but in that setting, I gave her very specific questions that triggered her to think about some things to implement in her business to move the needle forward. And that's
Okay.
really what a good coach does. They help you identify areas that need change, and then they ask you, what do you foresee your obstacles are? What are you willing to do? And then we just move forward that way.
Okay. Amazing. So, of course, we've posted how can you can be reached if someone wants to use your services from there. As far as yoga, will we be teaching classes? Will we be incorporating that into the coaching program? What are we doing?
I really, at the moment, I foresee that more as a ministry. So several years ago, I remember when I first stepped foot on the mat, and I was looking through YouTube, and I was like, "Where my people at? Like, where they at?" I didn't see anything, right? And nobody looked like me.
Of
And I
course.
distinctly heard God say, "You do it." And I was like, "Haha, you got jokes." And I just literally kind of brushed it off. And then I continued to do yoga using this young lady's video, and it was great. And I remember feeling such a relief. And then you fast forward to about maybe last year or a year and a half ago, I got on the mat, and I felt like I had the deepest exhale, and I wept my mat was wet, and I'm like, more women need to experience that. So what
Mhm.
that would look like, whether it's in a ministry setting, perhaps in retreat settings, possibly, but as a paid service in a class, I don't feel led to do that at the moment. I think um, my style of yoga definitely would be more restorative in
Mhm.
nature. And so thinking about clients like Road to Snatch, so sexual assault survivors in that realm, yoga is a great place to be one with self, to be quiet, to process emotions. And I know for me, that's a place where I process a lot of the emotions that I don't think we really have a chance to process anywhere else. So that's why I think it's a good ministry tool.
Okay. What is a big myth about yoga? Because not a lot of, like you just said it, not a lot of us
I
are
think
in
a big
yoga.
Yeah, I think, well, that's changing now. That's actually changing. I think COVID kind of blew the lid off of that. I think a big myth is that you have to be like this thin to do it. There's a lot of full figured women out there that are strong, and they are doing all the things, and they can kick my tail on a yoga mat doing like warrior three and flexible and bend. So I think a misnomer is that you have to be this small, and that I'm not flexible enough, because there's different degrees of yoga, and there's different. I'm all about making variations to fit your body, so there's always variations that you can do.
Okay. I asked that question because I have another friend who's an instructor at the gym, and she's full figured.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her the same question, like, okay, so what are some, quote unquote myths about yoga? Do you have to be, super, super flexible, all the things. So I just
Correct.
wanted to throw that out there. Okay.
I
Cool.
agree.
Cool. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So you ladies, you do it all. Tanisha just mentioned it. Everybody wears all the different hats and all the things. How do you guys do work-life balance with everything that you do? We got mamas on here, therapists, authors, bloggers, boba shop owners, life coaches. You an author too, child. You do it all. Yoga instructors. How do you do it? How do you work-life balance? How do you do it? Anybody can go. All right.
I say create a schedule. Literally, like every week. So Friday nights are my nights to like relax. And it's not necessarily the whole day Friday because I do work that 9 to 5. It's Monday through Friday. So, but Friday night, like I'm not going out to eat. I'm not partying. I'm not doing nothing. Like my son knows, leave me alone, watch TV. Or even if I am chilling with him, like we're watching TV, we're doing something chill that's not like, like bothering me. So, but Friday nights is my night. So I would just say have a schedule. That way you don't overwhelm yourself. Every day you wake up, you know what you're going to do. And then just have at least one day or week or whatever you need. Whether it's one day a week, one day a month, one day every 2 weeks, just pick a day where you don't do nothing. Even if it's half a day, because again, we're so busy. So, but pick a time frame where you're doing absolutely nothing. That's what I say.
Agreed. Okay. Anybody else?
I would say that I don't know whether balance is really possible. There's a lot of ebb and flow for sure. Much like Nisha, picking specific time for yourself. And so for me, that's boundaries. And sometimes that's for me literally going home and sitting in my driveway and not lifting the garage gate. I'm like literally like I'm gonna give myself 10 minutes. I'm going to practice some deep breathing, mindfulness. I'm going to pray. I'm going to read a book. I'm basically snatching some moments of time for myself so that I can claim that time for myself. So for balance, but yeah, writing things down, and much like you said, Robbin, at the beginning of the podcast, like making a schedule and making goals. Now, can we all get better at that? Absolutely. Especially when there's some areas of your life that seem to pull more on you heavily than others. And so that's when the flexibility is needed, because it's never an all or none kind of thing. You can have a well set plan and the rug can fall out underneath you. And then that's when, like Anisha said, give yourself grace, be gentle with yourself, because you can have the plan of all plans and then something just pushes on something and that plan just goes awry and you're like, God, give me the grace for this moment, and you just ebb and you flow, basically.
Absolutely. Shay.
Yes. I agree. But honestly, because myself personally, I have a morning routine and I have evening routines that are pretty much placed throughout at least a week from my work, so that I'm giving myself grace, taking breaks, whether that's meditation, that's my affirmations, and at night, that's just the same kind of things over if I needed more of it. But I also say giving back to yourself, giving yourself what you need. And I say kind of taking yourself back down to like your 5 or 7-year-old self. Comfort. Whatever brought you comfort there most likely will give you comfort now, because don't forget to play. I tend to kind of like how Nisha said, we got to have a day to do nothing. I want a day where I could just be childish. So that means I'll watch my favorite old cartoon movies or shows. I'll go play my PlayStation 4. And if I'm feeling real nostalgic, I got a GameCube and a PS2.
Come on, GameCube.
I just engage and play things that just naturally just bring me joy, as if I was 5 again, 10 again, and it's rejuvenating. So knowing what brings you back to that point, what makes you just that childish kind of happy, that light, that just whatever that may be.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I know for me, it's more of, I do a lot. So I know when to get away, travel, get somewhere and sit down, go travel, get away. I just got back from St. Lucia. That was great. It was just a way to get away for a little bit, disconnect just for a little bit. And Nisha said it best, as far as picking that one day, half day, whatever, do nothing. Especially, I have Nisha has a child. I have a son. How old is your baby, Nisha?
He's 10.
10. We got Aisha. She got one teenager left, and the others out the house, right? How old is everybody?
21, 20, and 16.
Shay, do you have kiddos?
No, man.
It's all right. Hey, no worries. No rush. I have my son in 2 weeks will be 14, and with everything, I need to get me a shirt that says I'm now his official Uber driver. His schedule, he's booked, blessed, and busy. So in between all of that, trying to find that time to sit down, because again, I do quite a bit. So trying to find that balance between it all. Even in St. Lucia, trying not to work on things, and my friend nudging me like, get off that phone. But of course, I was waiting to hear back on stuff too while I was there. But I made sure I remained present. We got a question from the audience before we close up. Mr. Jason says, how do you ladies balance the dating or marriage scene, as I guess he's meaning as entrepreneurs? Go on, Aisha. She married. Shay married. Y'all gonna work that out. Work that question.
It's honestly not an easy thing. I mean, owning the 2 stores that we have, and there's a third one in the forthcoming. Yeah, thank you. In the works. It's great. We have to be intentional. So I'm like, what's your schedule this week? What days are you free? So is one of us being the driver, and let's go out for a date night, or tonight is Netflix night and a movie night, or sometimes it just means being intentional. Like, I'm waiting up until I see your face, and that just means extra coffee the next morning. So it's just being mindful of the times that you're actually spending with the spouse, because if you don't do that, then days can go by when you're literally like this, like passing each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. Being intentional with time. I mean, I've scheduled weekends. We're both off, which makes it even easier for us. And throughout the day when we're super busy, because he's a graphic designer, so he's in the computer, I'm over here processing emotions all day, we'll find time to send little audio clips just because we miss each other's voice. Communicating that. Big thing on communication, telling them, I need a little bit more of you. How can we give more of ourselves throughout the week? So, I mean, that's really it is. We make time, like you have to, because you want to. It's necessary.
Amazing.
Yeah. For me, I would say pull up on each other. Like, we all busy. Like, you call me, what you doing? Oh, I'm at such and such. Like, okay, I'm about to pull up. Like, for me, I have to date a man that's willing to pull up, because I'm not sitting at home watching TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have nothing to do. So, like, you just got to pull up. And same for you. If I call you and you busy, like, I'm pulling up. Like, if we want to see each other,
you're going to make it work. Kesha just said it. People make time for what they want to make time for. You right.
Yeah. Like, I got a photo like, I invite my dude to my photo shoots. Like, he comes. And then he's so nice. Like, he'll plan something after, like a lunch or a dinner.
Nice.
Like, whatever time of the day after. Like, oh, let's celebrate, whatever. So it's just like, you got to have somebody that's supportive. I feel like that's super key. So,
and that's in your corner, especially when you're in your entrepreneurial journey. I hope y'all hear me well. If you are dating someone or you're married to someone who is an entrepreneur, they want you to be their cheerleader. We don't have time to hear a whole bunch of noise. Cheerleader. Okay? Entrepreneurship is enough already. Okay, so yeah, zodiac signs, girl. What you talking about?
Gemini. That's the sun. If you want the moon, Aquarius.
Hold on, Nisha sounds like a Pisces. Nisha, are you a Pisces?
I'm a Leo.
Leo ministry over here, baby. Leo ministry. Shay, you a Gemini girl?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. We'll talk offline. Okay, no, just joking. Okay, Aisha, we might as well ask you too, baby. When's your birthday, Aisha?
Scorpio.
Oh, you coming up like my child. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's why we get along.
Okay. Absolutely.
Scorpio ministry. All right. Aisha, Nisha, when your birthday, girl? Leo ministry. I'm being nosy now.
I'm July 25th. So I think I'm at the beginning stages of a Leo.
I'm right before you. I'm the 23rd. So I'm right there. First day.
Oh, we gotta celebrate together
Leo.
next year.
I knew I liked you. So all right, ladies, we're going to go around the room and tell everyone how you can be reached, how you can be followed before we close out tonight's show. Shay, go.
Oh, you can find me on IG at Road to Snatch. Same thing with Facebook. If you're on TikTok, same thing, Road to Snatch. All one word. And my website, roadtosnatch.com. All one word.
I love it. Okay, Nisha.
Mine's is Instagram at Nisha.b, like baby, 92. And then my website, shopnishaB.com.
Aisha.
Instagram, Facebook, a new life thing coaching. And then my website will also be the same. I'm just going through a name change. So it says She Speaks Life Coaching, but it will be a new life thing.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming on tonight, sharing your lives and what you do with our audience. I know they enjoyed you all tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Before we close out, make sure you guys are sharing tonight's live broadcast so we can do the drawing. Looks like we're probably doing the drawing after the fact. That's okay. Make sure you're sharing tonight's live to get into the drawing to get some free stuff. We like free stuff. Oh, did she? Oh, she got it. Oh, okay, shut your mouth. Okay, so who's the winner? The one winner. Who is it? Okay. All right, while she got that going, make sure you're following the Mamapreneur Podcast on all major platforms, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok, everywhere. Okay, we everywhere. And also, if you're wanting to be interviewed on this platform for 2024, please shoot me a message after tonight's live, or if you're watching the replay, after the replay, so we can get together and talk more about 2024. Light the Night, November 4th. So link was posted earlier. And yeah. Jason said he won, Kesha. Going once, going twice. Sold two. Who getting some free stuff? This is new, y'all. Normally I do the drawing after we finish. But Kesha said we're gonna do it live tonight, which was cool with me. All right. Where your drum roll? He's the only entry. Okay. Well, Jason, baby, you won. Okay. I was gonna say, where the claps at for him? Give Jason some claps. Jason is one of the new hosts for Power Team. Make sure you're following the Power Team platform so you guys can be hip with the new host. Okay. We got Jason. God dog, Michelle. I was going to call her everything but her name. Forgive me, girl. Forgive me. And then we have Put It on the Table there on Mondays. We have Miss Kia on Tuesdays. We got my friend Steph. She's the opposite week of me on Thursdays. So this platform is growing. So that is that. Oh, also, before we close out, I am hosting a webinar tomorrow evening about podcasting and all that entails. So if you're interested, shoot me a DM after we are done. And Jason, I'll shoot you a message on what you have won, sir. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again tonight for episode 54. We'll see you all in 2 weeks. Have a blessed night.